control.
Hey, what's up folks, Silent X of Competent Gamers,
No
and this
victory.
is our impression
Take
of
them
the
and
Destiny
crush your
2
enemy.
beta, more specifically the Crucible, the multiplayer. Like always, before we get started, thanks for stopping by. Do us a huge solid, hit that like button, especially if you like this video. Feel free to subscribe. Remember, if you're into tech, review, unboxings, gaming, and the occasional giveaways, then you are in the right place. As always, just be sure to hit the bell so that you're notified of when a new video comes up. So this is actually our impression, not a review, like I said before, of the Destiny 2 beta, the multiplayer, the Crucible. It's only a beta, so it's all test and ground. Yeah, I can't see people saying it's putting a review. Anyway, moving on. So we've posted our impression of the Destiny 2 beta campaign, so be sure to check that out. And what I'll do is I'll just leave a link in the description below. So let's get started with our Destiny 2 beta Crucible impression, basically. So full disclosure, I in no possible way rate myself high, much less on a ladder as a highly skilled top tier MLG level PvP Destiny Crucible player. That's just not me. But there is a saying that even a broken clock is correct at least twice every 24 hours. And so that's me. And there are those times when the stars and the moons and the planets align, which allows me to be a beast of the Crucible, and the Destiny gods reach down and place their hands on my shoulders, and I become an unstoppable force of a guardian. That's freaking me. That being said, I actually really have high hopes for the changes made in the Crucible coming to Destiny 2. Also, all that I have to say is totally based on the Destiny 2 beta, because trust me, there will be changes before the full game gets at release, and who knows, maybe the changes will in turn change my mind and my feelings. So there's like about 5 things. I mean, there's probably a lot more, a lot less, but here are 5 things I really enjoyed about the Destiny 2 beta, the whole Crucible. I could be in that small camp of people that actually, you know what, the whole 6v6 to move into 4v4, hey, I actually don't mind that. I really expected that this would have slowed down the pace of the game. It actually was the reverse. Now, this could just be because maybe the maps are smaller, but the games were definitely faster. And what I'm especially talking about is the whole control type. So yeah, love the control type. I love it. I could play that all day. And the mere fact that it goes so fast, I can get so many games in, and it just moves. So let's keep that. Now, speaking, number 2, of the new control game, I love it. Crap, I love the speed. I love the constant engagement. I love the fact that it's 4v4. You don't have people camping a capture point like how they have in like the Destiny 1 when they do their control. I also love that way of the new scoring system. What it does is it continually, it's like a continual chess game of capturing the points. So what's your strategy? Do you immediately rush to try and capture B, or do you rush to the opponent's capture point, allowing them to let them have B, but then you can have your own and theirs, and basically for every kill you get those 2 points for the first few kills. I mean, that could really change the game. 3, power weapons aren't a major focus. So I love power weapons in Destiny 1. I mean, that was the thing, but there was just something I noticed. Once a power weapon would drop, the ammo would drop, there was just this mad dash to grab it. Now, for some reason in the beta, I didn't really notice that happening. The heavy ammo would become available many times, but I really saw people running by them. Now, this could just be because of a couple reasons, and here's my hypothesis. One, I don't recall there really being an announcement of the heavy ammo becoming available. I could have just missed it. Two, it's just a beta, and we're really limited to the various of heavy weapons available. I mean, I love playing as a hunter, and I had the grenade launcher. Now I know there's rocket launchers, but I guess that was with the Warlock or the Titans or whoever, whatever. Maybe the game mode speed doesn't really allow for players to really stop in and then activate it and then picking up the heavy ammo, because by then, there would be an engagement and you would die. So people just like, forget it. Or, people really just love using their primary and their secondary weapons. The weapons that I had, oh my gosh, I loved them, every bit of them. I was in Destiny 1, I had like my fallback weapon. This is my weapon and this is what I do. But in this one, I mean, I went through every one. I did my my plasma, not plasma, I'm sorry. I did my pulse rifle. I did my scout rifle. I did my auto rifle. I did my hand cannon, and they all felt great. And the weapons sounded like they had some weight in it. It was just enjoyable to use. Just go through the different weapons, and I really didn't fall back on my heavies at all. It was weird, but good. So, talking about weapons, crap. Like I said, the weapons felt freaking awesome. And this again could, it's the beta, and this all could be adjusted by time the full version comes out. I hope not, but I'm just going to put in my mind that it's going to change, and that way I'm not hugely disappointed. And 5, grenades. It was it me, or the grenades are just not super powerful. So the grenades in Destiny 2 in the beta Crucible, anyway, they just felt like not like this super kill everything blast radius. You know what I mean? And I'm actually okay with that. I mean, we're wearing armor and everything, so it was just good. Now it's great to weaken a player, but like I said, this is just a beta and things can be adjusted. I love how the grenades are right now. It's usually like a grenade and some shots and you're down, and I actually enjoy that. So of course, conversely, there's some things I don't really care about. So the whole thing with the long cooldowns. So the cooldowns for the grenades and supers, I think, really feel like they need to be adjusted. So if you're going to be reducing the lethality, how lethal the grenades are, then at least increase the speed that you can use them. Also, our supers, can we speed it up a little bit, please? Now, like I said, once the planets and the moon and the stars align, there's those times where I have like a freaking awesome game and I have a high kill, and death just could not find me, and I'm capturing the points. I mean, I am on my point for my game, and I am destroying, and I only use my super once. Really? I mean, one time in the whole game. Now, are the games just super fast? Yeah, it just sucks. They need to speed up the time that your supers regenerate. I'm not saying that it should be like super fast, but if you're on your game, you should be at least using that thing at least twice. I will say that at least twice a game. So the whole 4v4 versus 4v6. Now, hear me out now. And I'll say that this is some stuff I don't care for. So like, I'm not contradicting myself. Now, while I love the 4v4 setup, like I mentioned, and maybe it's the map size that they have given us in the beta, I'm hoping that there are other, well, I know that there are other maps, but I'm hoping that the other map sizes are bigger, and so if they're bigger, then maybe they'll have like a 6v6 setup for those larger maps. Because then I think, you know, 4v4 is great for the smaller maps, but for the larger maps, you know, if you throw a 4v4 in there, then I think at that point it would slow the game down, because then you'll be really hunting for people. But like I said, I don't know. I might be totally wrong about, you know, all the pluses. I could be totally wrong about the, you know, the things I didn't care for. And guess what? This is where you guys come into it. So I mean, hey, let's chat about it in the comments below. You know, share your likes and dislikes. You know, am I just totally wrong here, or, you know, are there some things that I've mentioned that you kind of resonate to? You know, let's talk about it down in the comments below. So yeah, you know, that's pretty much all that I got. You know, this was a great beta. I'm pretty excited for Destiny 2. You know, come on, let's go, September 6th. So yeah. So, you know, thanks for stopping by, and, you know, like I said, you know, please share your support by liking and subscribing and sharing this video. You know, come hang around, definitely subscribe. If you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. We just finished a giveaway, and we're looking to do some more. The higher subscription, the better the prizes we can do. Definitely be sure to check out our impression of the campaign for Destiny 2 beta, and we'll do a pop-up so you can go just click out to it. So till next time, folks, I am Solid X, and we're Confident Gamers, and remember, man, real gamers keep gaming. Alright, later.